welcome to the official opening of the Independent Hotel Show 2024, as we proudly present two globe-trotting hotel enthusiasts on a quest for the hottest trends in hospitality. From the vibrant streets of Munich to the chic vibes of London and the sun-soaked shores of Barcelona to the charming corners of Utrecht. Buckle up for a worldwide adventure in the realm of hotels. Allow me to request a warm round of applause for our European Business Development Director at Montgomery, Mieke Berkers, and hospitality trend forecaster and journalist, Vincent van Dijk.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the fourth edition of the Independent Hotel Show. We're going to unveil the most important trends, hospitality trends for this year. But before we start, I would like to give the floor to my to my good friend, travel mate, and colleague Mieke Berkers.
Welcome, everyone. So good that you're all here. And thank you, Vincent. So good to be with you on the stage again, doing this trends presentation. And thank you for all coming to the show from the UK, Germany, Belgium. I saw all these different countries, very international. Great, there's so much interest in our presentation. And thank you, most of all, for all the sponsors, partners, exhibitors who built this beautiful stand, show floor. And yeah, it looks amazing. So it's great that we're opening now.
This edition's theme is Dreamland.
Yes.
I looked it up this morning. Dreamland is a pleasant situation or place that only exists in your head. May I ask, Mieke, what is your Dreamland?
This is my Dreamland, Vincent. We've been working on this with the whole team for a whole year. Very hard. So seeing things coming to fruition here, seeing people entering the hall with happy faces, that's my dream.
You're quite predictable. I knew that would be your answer, but you're right. It really looks like a dream, I must say.
Yeah.
Okay, before we go to the trends, I have some amazing news. Independent hotels are really on the rise. Like 10 years ago, when you spoke to a general manager of a chain, of a hotel chain, they were looking down upon boutique hotels, independent hotels, and now it's became a real category. Every hotel chain starts its own boutique-style hotels. Hotel chains invest a lot of money in collaborations with boutique hotels, with independent hotels, and buy independent hotel concepts like the Hoxton and make franchise companies from that. So a lot is happening.
Absolutely. And also, Vincent, if you look at the numbers, they even expect a bigger increase in the next few years on boutique hotels, number of boutique hotels. And if, like, to be honest, for my personal situation, when I asked my friends 10 years ago, which hotel you're staying, they said, oh, in that hotel, Holiday Inn, or this hotel, or when I ask them now where you're staying, and then they always say, in this nice, fancy boutique hotel. So you see that, you see it, like the interest is
in the United
high.
States, 60,000 new hotels, boutique hotels, will open their doors in the next 3 years. And also in the Netherlands, a lot of new hotels, like 30 boutique hotels, and next to that, a lot of boutique hotels from chain hotels. So a lot is happening. So I want to suggest to give yourself a big applause for the independent hotels.
Yes.
Okay, that is not really a big applause. Thank you. You're a wonderful audience. Okay, then we finally go to the hospitality trends.
The trends.
The main theme is Dreamland, and actually that is the main hospitality trend for this year. We were in Paris, in this amazing boutique hotel, Le Grand Mazarin, in Le Marais. And you step inside, and you step inside a dream full of creativity, full of surprises, full of fairy tales. and full of luxury. And that brings us to the first trend. Mieke?
Yes, creative luxury. So we've seen a lot of creativity and luxury during our trips. Like in the past, like the luxury hotels were more stiff and a little bit more like just, but sometimes a bit pushy. But now, when we visit those luxury hotels, you see creativity. Hotels look, especially designers. If you ask a designer now what are the trends, they most of the times now say we don't do trends. We look at the place where the hotel is based. We look at the story. We listen to the vision of the hotelier. What's their story? And then we try to make a design. So you see more colors. You see different materials and styles. So yeah, creative luxury is how it's called.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, and on top of that, Vincent, I wanted to add, creativity is also personalization and welcoming the guest with a personalized surprise. Like not the standard, like here's a free drink, but just say the name. Welcome, Mieke. Good to see you. I see you like, you have your coffee this way. We'll make it for you. Or these kind of surprises, that's also luxury at the moment.
And that brings us to the second trend, made to measure. People really want to have a personal memory, something really distinctive. For every guest, it should be a different approach. And that can be really small gestures, like serving a cup of tea when somebody is sitting and waiting in the lobby. But that we want to give them a really hyper-personal experience. And you can do that by means of price personalization, customized offers. For example, you know that your hotel guest is a theater lover, so you create a special arrangement with theater tickets and an overnight stay, just only for that special guest. Food and drink preferences, you already mentioned it. When you know that somebody is drinking white wine, put some nice bottles of white wine in the minibar. Okay, but we come back to that later. Mm-hmm. Mieke.
Yes, and also it's not only the services, it's also design, Vincent, made to measure. So you see handcrafted furniture pieces in hotels. You see, well, it's in fact the same as I said before. The hotel is now designed different, like I said, unique and personalized. And also the furniture pieces are becoming more sustainable. We see vintage pieces. We see hotels work with local suppliers more often. So also to be more involved in that community, that area.
Like, for example, this crazy lamps from the lamp shape artist. They're here also.
Yeah. In the front.
And also 3D printed elements.
Correct. Yes.
Futuristic design, so it's not only furniture.
It's not only color blocking, colorful, and craziness, and sometimes you see it's over the top, which is also a very lovely surprise in a hotel. But also exactly what you said, when you see more innovative designs, futuristic designs. Yeah, absolutely.
And that brings us to the future. Of course, AI is one of the main trends of this moment. You can't watch a television program, you can't read a newspaper without AI. It's still a bit difficult. What can we do with it? But if you don't step into it right now, you will really miss the boat, we would say in Dutch. But we use artificial intelligence for safety measures to improve the quality, efficiency, transparency, accuracy, sustainability, customer experience. There are a lot of companies here at the show that can tell you much more about AI than we can.
We also have a session at the end of the afternoon about artificial intelligence, but it's really interesting to see what's already possible in your hotel.
Also interesting is trend number 4.
Programming. So the new travelers are looking for more than only a hotel night. They're looking for events to happen in the hotel. Yoga classes or concerts. We've been in Schloss Elmau. This is the picture from here. They have a huge concert hall, and now they came and play, and the full hotel was booked. Whereas Schloss Elmau, it was not even in skiing season, so it was in the middle of nowhere, but it's so popular because of that concert hall they have. So there are more activities, very popular, but I think we'll dive into that more at the end of the presentation.
Yeah, so don't walk away, we come back to that later. And we have some drinks at the end, so...
We also have an official opening drink, yeah.
Okay, the next trend is safety. We're in times of war and in times of terrorism, and people want to escape to hotels to feel secure, especially hotels like this, very well protected with guards everywhere, and remote hotels where people feel secure. Different is that hotels start to create special places only for the in-house hotel guests. So it's becoming more like an airport with a secure part and a free part where everybody can go, with separate restaurants, separate bars for hotel guests. We see that hotels invest a lot in residences for in-house residents. So safety
really important.
first. Like this beautiful hotel in Malaga from Richard Branson. They have like 4 restaurants only for hotel guests, next to bars and restaurants for other guests.
We haven't been there. We're showing pictures of our trips.
I have been there.
Oh, you have been there? Without me.
Sorry, I have a life too. Okay, this is your favorite subject.
The Maxi Bar, yes. So the last few years, we didn't see the mini bars in hotels anymore, or they were not filled anymore. But now they have their return because people want to feel at home in their hotel room. So when you are in your hotel room, you just want to grab a drink or a snack or anything like that. And even more, we see when we visited all these hotels, we saw more maxi bars. For instance, in the Rosewood, that was a great example, or Doe & Co. They have a maxi bar. You can even make your own cocktail. So that's a trend that we see more often. And also, there are robots, machines that can make the cocktail for you instead. We do have a company on the show floor who provides those robots as well. They actually make them in the member suite, I believe.
Martini espressos.
Yes, Martini espressos.
I will be there the rest of the show.
I think I need it too. What we see is that the maxi bar, mini bar, is really important for guests, that they don't run to a supermarket for the snack, but it's there. They feel at home and comfortable.
Absolutely. Another trend is not new, but it's changing a lot. It's wellness. It's not only a wellness center in a hotel, but the whole hotel becomes a wellness destination. Hotel rooms that offer like saunas and bubble bath. The bathroom becomes a mini spa. But you also see that the restaurant is focusing much more on health. You see like health bars, and not every boutique hotel has space for a wellness center or a day spa, but you can use the whole hotel. You can turn meeting rooms into yoga studios. You can use the city for urban fitness, or organize walks or excursions.
Or morning runs that people run together at 7 a.m. You see them more often.
Wellness.
True, and we see that actually at the show as well. The first edition, we didn't have a wellness company at the show, and we have now, I think, 3 or 4 wellness companies
it's
now
an
exhibiting.
Overkill. No.
All right. Trend 8 is destination, and I think I already touched upon that earlier. Trend 2. So hotels become destinations more. They also work together with the governments, with local partners and companies to market the city, the area more. People don't. They want to, like I said earlier, they want more than a hotel night. They want to be involved in the community. They're really interested in that. So we see many hotels now doing that more and more, and we think that will be as well the new trend. The new guests will look for that.
Yeah, like for example, when you're in Tokyo, you want to feel that you're in Japan with you remember this?
Yeah, I love that trip.
Did you sleep at the left or at the right? I can't remember. Okay, another trend is assess the guest. People are used to get a lot of reviews. When you go to the doctor or you purchase something online, afterwards you get a review. How did you like our service? It's getting more and more. It's really boring. For hotels and restaurants, it's really important, those reviews. On the other hand, people are more vocal, customers are more outspoken, and they threaten, if you don't give me better room or better service, I will give you a negative review. It's time to stand up, and it's time that the hotels say, until here and not farther, because hospitality is a two-way street. It's not only giving, but it's also, you can expect from the guest that he behaves well. And what we see now is that hotel guests are being reviewed as well. Like in Uber, the taxi driver has to give you a rating as well. We will see that in hotels, and you can approach it on a negative way with a blacklist, but you can also give a discount when you see some restaurants already do that. Give a discount when the guests are smiling or make a friendly remark. And you can, when people leave their hotel room like really clean, you can give them a little reward and a discount on their next stay. But it's really important. It's a change of mentality in the hospitality world.
I think this is also a very good point, Vincent, because this is a challenge that many hoteliers face at the moment, the reviews. But we also have a session, I think it's tomorrow, about reputation management. So if you're looking for tips how to handle those reviews and how to manage that or be ahead of that, the session takes place tomorrow. But some people will share interesting insights and tips to manage your reputation online.
Okay. The last trend is yours.
Trend 10 is corporate fashion. So what we see more often is that, like in the past, you had the basic. It was beautiful suits for hotels, but you see now that hotels are now, as they are creating a story in the hotel, a new concept. You see also that the uniforms are now in line with that story. So designs are more fashionable. Also need to be more comfortable. You see the generation, or the diversity and inclusion discussions that are taking place. So there are more uniforms created now for males, females, but also if you want to like pick one in between, if you like, that suits you better. And also another trend what we see is that more uniforms are made of or reused materials, like linen. We have one exhibit on the show floor who makes flip-flops from used linen and also
towels
and uniforms, right? And we see that more often. Like sustainability is a thing. We are all thinking about the environment, and with uniforms, is that also a great way to do that?
Okay, then 4 examples of what hotels do to give a nice experience to the guest. For example, Six Senses in Ibiza, they organize private sunset sessions. So it's really simple to organize, but you give your guests a wonderful experience, really Instagrammable. Just serve a nice glass of champagne, no, cava, and put some candles, and people have an amazing time. Second example,
themed dinners, yes, and even joint dinners as well. So what we saw in hotels is that in longer tables, inviting people to join dinner together, but also, a themed dinner is different kitchens or different styles, or, yeah.
Another really simple but amazing trend also from Six Senses Ibiza. They have a collaboration with a farmhouse next door, and you can go there with your children, and they can collect their own eggs, and the eggs are served at the breakfast the next day. It's really nice because your children don't know, they think eggs come from the supermarket, but then they realize what nature is. Last example.
The pottery workshop. It's very popular. I thought there was also in the Indigo Hotel in Brussels where we were. They also did the pottery workshops, and it's very popular. People like if you're spending time with your friends, you go to a city. Which hotel shall we pick? And if you have one hotel, and you have another hotel where they offer pottery workshop, they will go for that hotel. So guests are really interested in those extra activities, and pottery workshops seem to be very popular at the moment.
Is there time for questions? Just one question. 1.5 question.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a microphone coming to you.
Yeah, hi. You said that minibars are coming back, and historically minibars haven't been very profitable because of shrinkage, because of housekeeping, or because guests have said that items weren't there and they didn't have them and things like this. How has the pricing been adjusted to compensate for that? Are they still extortionate prices in trend, or are they very affordable?
It depends which hotel, because the 5-star hotels that we visited with the minibars, it was just included. It's included in your room price. But like you said, there's also great revenue model. But I can remember that sometimes I checked out and I was very surprised by the bill for that only one Snicker I had. It's also a way to get more profitability in your hotel. With regards to housekeeping and the operational process, do you have an answer to that? Because I don't know how they.
What we see, even in 5-star hotels, they close their hotel bars many days per week, but they want to offer an experience to the guests. So they put some ready-to-drink cocktails in a mini bar, and they save money because they save staff.
Close the bar, yeah.
So, but it depends on the hotel. We see a lot of more honesty bars, for example, where people can pour their own drinks. That saves a lot of staff, and it's a nice service.
An unmanned bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miluska.
I'm wondering, are people open to travel to a city that they don't know yet? So imagine the story is so attractive, then the story is the reason to travel, or do they really start with a city that they like to have their holidays?
Both, of course, but you see an increasing trend of people looking for destinations that are surprisingly. You see the upcoming platforms like Elisa Was Here, or what's the other name, Secret Escapes, and all these platforms are successful because people they like the words surprise or secret and things like that. So we see a trend. But of course, like people, if they love Amsterdam, for instance, so they love traveling to Amsterdam and then they pick their hotel. Do you have anything to add to this answer?
Yeah, you see a lot of collaborations between a city, between a government of city and hotels, because together you can promote a destination, promote a region. We've seen that in Munich. We also Hoxton does that very well. When they open a hotel in Berlin, they look in their environment, Charlottenburg, with local artists, local products, local excursions. It's really local. You have the feeling that you are in Berlin and not in any hotel. Yeah. Speaking of minibar.
I think, yes. So we have special openings drink. Um,
Yes, we want to have
We
a
have-
toast on a successful
Amy, do you
edition.
know where the hostesses are? Okay. But then I wanted to end this presentation with also a thank you to our dear ambassadors who also helped us getting the show from the ground and the great lineup. All the topics that we discussed today, you can find them at the show floor, the products, but also the tips and tricks in all the sessions today and tomorrow. But a big thank you to Vincent. You can give him applause because thank you for all your help.
And for Mieke.
And there's one more important ambassador who helped us start from the beginning, from the start, and that's Sandro Allegro. He's standing there in the back, our support. Thank you so much for everything. And yes, let's have a drink and a toast. And I hope you enjoy the show and have a good day. All right.
Okay.